Monster Jam fans. All year long, it's been a tour of destruction. But today, the tour continues for the final time of the year. Welcome to the season finale of Season 11 of the Monster Jam Science Series. I'm your host, Joseph Nelson, and I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas yesterday. I sure did. Smoked a ham for the first time, and it turned out great. Loved it. And I'll frickin' do it again. So this is the track. It's the same as Holiday Havoc. The only difference is no trailers there. We're going to be using that ramp for the long jump ramp. And there's a green can in the middle of the six-pack. Yeah, I ran out of white paint. And you may be wondering, what's this truck in the middle of the track? Not that one. That was a Christmas present from my brother. But in the middle of the track, making its debut, it's Trace Iston Racing Fan 2000 in the pickup edition of Monster Energy. This was not a hard truck to customize. Like, that's literally a sticker on the hood. Although I forgot to paint the sides of it. Oh well. So yeah, that's one of the trucks that have been added. Added quite a few new more trucks. 4 to be exact. Now I'm sure you all know how this works. If you don't, then, well, you're about to be educated. So this is round 1 of Monster Truck Racing. Kicking things off with me and the Destroyer running in the green lane, taking on Temporary High MT and Captain USA in the green lane also. Oh crap. There, fixed it. I turned them both green because of Monster Energy. So sorry about that. Alright, so Destroyer in the red lane and Captain USA in the green lane. Let's go racing. Down they go. And it's going to be Captain USA taking down the Destroyer. I left those cans there. I had to make it more challenging. And I want to destroy what's left of them. Alright, next up in round 1 of racing. In the red lane is Cody Armstrong with the all-new King Sling on the Leafer chassis. Been trying to get this one for months. But guy has a Christmas present, and he's taking on Monster Jam Collector Racing and Lucas Stabilizer in the green lane. So the rivalry still continues. And down they go, and it's going to be King Sling. Moving on to round 2. Alright, next up in racing, out of the red lane, it is Eli Curie 21 in Recreation. The same one that ran in Holiday Havoc because it was crazy fast. And speaking of fast, in the green lane, it's another Ghost Crew truck. Plastic body, metal chassis. It is Aiden's Custom Trucks in Blue Thunder racing out of the green lane. So we got a couple speedsters here. Who's faster? And it's going to be Blue Thunder. Held on to the lead the whole time. Recreation tried so hard to catch up. But that's as close as he's ever going to get with Blue Thunder. For now, anyways. And next up in racing, it is the 2 trucks that inspired my new YouTube profile picture. Which, by the way, you guys love it? I do. In the red lane, it is Pinchio 8 in the Gravedigger. And racing out of the green lane, it is Monster Jam Fox 68 in the Nightwalker. Nightwalker really burned it down in the last time series, looking to do it again and actually come out on top. Gravedigger Green Ghost, actually a World Finals champion, when he last chance qualifying. Looking to get another win before the year ends, and down they go. And what a finish. Coming out on top is going to be Nightwalker. This is also a metal chassis too. It's a metal body as well. Alright, well, Gravedigger Green Ghost will get another chance in long jump, which will be right after round 1 of racing. For those that are new to this channel and still don't know how I do things, well, all you gotta do is sit, watch, and listen. Alright, continuing on with round 1 of racing. In the red lane, it is Alex Richards in Double Trouble. Alex Richards, I believe he's the one who was in Bigfoot and won freestyle. He's looking to do that again here in Double Trouble, but he's got to get through Monster Energy in the green lane, driven by Tristan Racing Fan 2000. Brand new Monster Energy. Actually finished his body today. So here we go. And the all-new Monster Energy taking down Double Trouble. Talk about beginner's luck. Alright, next up in round 1 of racing. Racing out of the red lane, one of the trucks that was added to the lineup is Nuclear 0085 and not Classroom Crusher, Fuel Academy, taking on Son of a Digger in the green lane, driven by Caden Wilson, who has proven to be a force to be reckoned with here on this channel. Looking to get another win here. Down they go. And it's going to be Fuel Academy. Moving on to round 2. Oh yeah, that Son of a Digger was another Christmas present. Mystery Mutters. And you will see the Max D it came with very shortly. Because you got to get through one more race. These two. And next up in round 1 racing. In the red lane, it is Mohawk Warrior, Project Rod Rod. In a recreation of the first time we saw Mohawk Warrior. Taking on another truck that was added to the lineup, Shadow vs. Ghost in Double Decker. This should be a good one. Down they go. And Double Decker will get the win. He held on to the lead the whole time. Mohawk Warrior tried to take it away from him, but just couldn't get over the tanker. Alright, next up in round 1 of racing. In the red lane is Anna Blank in Sparkle Smash, taking on the Mystery Mutters Max D in the green lane, driven by Artemis the Cat. Yeah, sign up my cat again. Hey, I've always signed up my pets. It's been that way since day 1. Sue me. And down they go, and it's going to be the Unicorn with an Attitude, Sparkle Smash. Alright, black and white. Who's going to come out on top? In the red lane, it is Monster Jam Collector 2008 in Batman. Not to be confused with Monster Jam Collector Racing. Taking on Lone Wolf in the green lane, driven by Mark the Bolt Fan 05. Another new name this year. Alright, the Bat and the Wolf. Here we go. And the Wolf comes out on top. Lone Wolf. Moving on to round 2. Alright, next up in round 1 of racing, we got Bog Hog in the red lane, driven by the phenomenal 5155. The man who started it all. And he will be taking on Spin Master Monster Jam and Raisin Cane in the green lane. And Life is Pain. And it's going to be Bog Hog taking down Raisin Cane. And I always said Life is Pain because, well, it rhymed with what I was saying. And I'm actually doing pretty well today. And I hope those that are watching are doing well too. Anyways, next up in round 1 of racing, in the red lane, is World Finals Champion Bigfoot, driven by Introvert Drew, taking on Aiden Richards and Gravedigger Grandma in the green lane. So Gravedigger and Bigfoot going at it again one more time this year. Unless I match them, pair them up in triple threat racing, I don't know. And coming out on top is going to be Gravedigger. That tanker truck has proven to be quite the challenge. And Bigfoot just couldn't handle it. Alright, next up in racing, in the red lane, it is Barefoot Antonio Rodriguez taking on and Rue That's Who and Backwards Bob. Barefoot, who won, I believe it was Triple Threat Racing in the Halloween special, or was it just regular racing? I don't really remember, but he is a new champion this year. Here you go, taking on Backwards Bob. Down they go. And Backwards Bob taking down the new champion. Alright, and next up in round 1 of racing, in the red lane is Fire Rescue, driven by the Cameron 9785, taking on and Hobby Buddy 99 in the Kraken. And Fire Rescue looks awesome in Monster Jam Showdown, especially the black one. I love that one the best. And down they go. And into the 6-pack goes Fire Rescue as Kraken takes the win. Alright, we are just about done with round 1 of racing. Got a couple races left. Racing out of the red lane, it's Metal Health Racing and Gravedigger the Legend, taking on Kenny D, MJ Fan 12203 and Thunder Roars in the green lane. Down they go. And it's going to be Thunder Roarus. And last race of round one, it is the Amazing Spider-Man taking on Max D. And Max D, it is Grave Power VT. And Spider-Man Aaron 1234 channel. Closing out round one racing, here we go. And it's going to be Max D. And before we move on to the long jump, we got a fast loser race. So we got 3 trucks here. Raising Cane, Batman, and Gravedigger. And Batman returns. Alright, the trucks are all set for racing round 2. But first we gotta get through long jump. So kicking things off, it's the Destroyer. And landing on the Mega Can. Well, I was not expecting them to land there. So that dent will count as a mark. So truck to beat, Destroyer. Alright, up next for long jump, Lucas Stabilizer. And landing on the tabletop. Landed right there. So your new leader, Lucas Stabilizer. Alright, next up in long jump, it's Recreation. Looking to get a win here. And nice front flip by Recreation. And landed right there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that means your new leader is Recreation. Looking for another chance to get a win, it's Gravedigger. And onto the tabletop. Oh boy. Okay, landed right there. Recreation's right there, so that means your leader is still Recreation. Prepare for trouble. Make it double. Here comes Double Trouble. And nice air by Double Trouble. Landing right next to Recreation, so that means we have a tie. And you all know at this point how I deal with ties. So we're going to let them run again. So Recreation going first. And landing on the can is kind of hard to tell if he left a mark or not. So you know what, we're going to try that again. And I should have known that I was going to have problems here. Okay, there we go. Landed right there. So our leader is still Recreation. Well, obviously, because this guy hasn't gone yet. Double Trouble going again. And landing on the cans. Didn't leave a mark, so he's going to try again. Alright, on the tabletop. Okay, that's different. Alright, landed right there. And Recreation's mark is right there, so your leader's still Recreation. Moving on. Alright, next up in long jump, it's Son of a Digger. And on the tabletop, just like Double Trouble, but managed to go a little bit further. And right there, and Son of a Digger is your new leader. Alright, moving on. Next up, it's Mohawk Warrior. I am really going to miss this truck, man. And straight up and down, coming up short, landing right there. And Son of a Digger remains your leader. So Son of a Digger remains your leader. Here comes the truck it came with in that 2-pack, Max D. Yeah, that's right, it was the Mystery Motors 2-pack from Amazon. And over it goes. Oh. Oh, geez. We have us another tie. Alright, here we go, another tiebreaker. This time between the 2 trucks from the Mystery Motors 2-pack from Amazon. So Son of a Digger's going to go first. And what air by Son of a Digger. Landing on the side of the tabletop. Forgot what it was for a second. Now here goes Max D. Max D's been struggling to get a win all year. Hoping to get one here. And landed right there. So your leader, Max D. Alright, the trucks are dwindling. Next up, it's Raising Cane. Max D setting the bar a little higher. But Raising Cane just couldn't match it. Lands on the side of the triple and will not get the lead. All right, next up in long jump, I said lineup. Former world champion Bigfoot. Can't believe this truck's turning 50. And onto the tabletop, unable to keep it straight. So that means Max D remains your leader. We only got 4 trucks left. I'm actually wearing a Bigfoot shirt right now. Yes, I realized I was all bit out of nowhere. Didn't really think it through. Anyways, next up, another former champion, Barefoot. And on to the tabletop. Coming up short, so Max D remains your leader. Ready to burn it down is Fire Rescue. And also coming up short, I have not done anything to this ramp. I promise I'm not sabotaging these trucks. Although, might need to fix his lows kind of falling apart. Or caving in right there. Alright, 2 trucks left. Next up, it's Gravedigger the Legend. And onto the can. Comes up short. Max D is your leader still. And last truck up. The last truck with a chance to take down Max D. It's the Amazing Spider-Man. And landed right there. Yep, right there. Max D's markings are there. And that's somebody else's right there. So that means your winner is Max D. Team Max D is happy right now. Finally getting a win after struggling all year. Yeah, go ahead and celebrate. Oh, nice. Now, I almost didn't include this Max D in this lineup. I was going to save it for season 12. But, oh well. Your winner, Artemis the Cat and Max D. Now back to racing. Round 2. Got King Sling taking on Captain USA. The King versus the Captain. Down they go. And it's going to be King Sling. Alright, next up in racing, it's Blue on Black, with Blue Thunder taking on the Nightwalker. Both trucks are equally fast. Here they go. And what a finish. Blue Thunder tumbling his way to victory and moving on to round 3. And next up in racing, in the red lane is Fuel Academy taking on Monster Energy in the green lane. Matches. Down they go. And the new kid on the block, Monster Energy Pickup, taking down Fuel Academy. Next up in round 2 racing, Sparkle Smash taking on Double Decker. 2 Spin Master Concepts, and Double Decker is going to move on to round 3. Next up in round 2 racing, both trucks have been trying to get a win for quite some time now. It's Bog Hog taking on Lone Wolf. And what a finish by both trucks. But the win is going to go to Lone Wolf. And next up in round 2 racing, Backwards Bob taking on the Gravedigger. We only got a few races left before round 3. Down they go. Gravedigger's got the lead and gets the win. Backwards Bob did not stand a chance. And next up in round 2 racing, Thunder Roars taking on the Kraken. And I can't wait to see the purple Kraken in the 2025 season. Down they go, and it's going to be Thunder Roars. Right on the top of the tanker. What a finish. And last race of round 2. And it appears that there will be no more Fast Loser races in this video. So this is Batman's last chance to advance. After winning the Fast Loser race, but he's got to get through Max D, who also wants to get a win. It would be awesome for Team Max D for them to double down. Down they go. Problems for Max D and Batman onto the 6-pack. Not sure what happened with Max D. Just lost control. And so did Batman, but he just went further. That concludes round 2. Now on to round 3. Alright, next up, it's round 3. And first up for round 3 is King Sling taking on Blue Thunder. Two very fast trucks. Who's faster? And it's going to be Blue Thunder. King Sling, his winning streak has come to an end. Sorry, I had a burp coming up. King Sling's winning streak has come to an end. Blue Thunder going to the semifinals. Alright, next up for round 3 racing, Double Decker taking on Monster Energy. And down they go, and it's going to be Monster Energy going to the finals. And next up for round 3, Grave Digger taking on Lone Wolf. And down they go, and Lone Wolf is going to the finals. This is exactly how he was in Last Chance qualifying, which is why I included him in this time series. In our last race of round 3, Thunderosaurus taking on the Batman. And it's going to be Thunderosaurus. And this is the semifinal round. This should be a good one. And here we go. Battle of the Ford pickups. Monster Energy taking on Blue Thunder. And Blue Thunder's got the whole shot and is going to the finals. Wow, that was way too quick. Alright, Blue Thunder's going to the finals, but who's going to face him? Will it be Thunderosaurus or will it be Lone Wolf? And it's going to be Lone Wolf. Well, Monster Jam fans, it all comes down to this. This is the final race. Let's meet our competitors. Racing out of the red lane, it's Aiden's Customs Trucks and Blue Thunder. And racing out of the green lane, representing Triple B Motorsports, it's Mark the Bolt Fan 05 and Lone Wolf. Somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose, and it's time to go green. And your winner is Blue Thunder. Yeah, had a feeling. It's a Ghost Crew truck after all. These things are fast, man. These things are fast. Go ahead and celebrate. Alright. Well, that concludes Slam Series 19. Slam Series 20 Racing. Hope you enjoyed. Congratulations to Aiden's Customs Trucks. And I will see you in Triple Threat Racing. You don't want to miss it.